joined us, welcome. Always excited to be connected with you. But before we dive into the business of today, I want to be sure that you're getting value from the content that we'll be sharing, the experience we have been sharing. Please, if you are getting content, I would like you to encourage me by giving me feedback. Let's know that it's making a difference. Let me know how you are applying it to your business. This will encourage us to bring in more content, to see how we can use it to improve your situation. Today we're going to be diving into a topic that I consider very important, and you need to pay attention to this and compare your business and measure your business with what we're going to be sharing today. Throughout the course of the pandemic over the last 2.5 years, I've had to work with several business owners, either in the form of training, strategic course, Q&A sessions, mentorship session, consulting, coaching, and what have you. And what I found out is amazing. I'm amazed about the level of misunderstanding and misconception about what a business idea is. This is what I found out. The first set of people, the moment they have a sense of a potential opportunity in the marketplace, the moment they have a slight idea of how to take advantage of this opportunity, they just come up and say, they have a business idea. And what this does is that it leads to wasting a lot of time, effort, and resources in trying to implement an idea that have not been fully developed. Okay, so that's the first set of people. The second set of people are the set of people after they have a good value proposition. They say they have a product idea, they have a business idea rather. Your value proposition represents your product and the services. The fact that you have a good product does not mean that you have a business idea, because business is beyond a product. So what is the process? How do I move from a passive opportunity to a business idea? That's one of the things we're going to be looking at today. Last week in our video session, we established that innovation, new venture development does not start with a business idea. We made that very clear. It doesn't start with a business idea. What does it start from? Where does it start from? It starts from what I call need identification, okay, and need definition. You need to be able to identify the needs. You need to be able to identify the customers that have the need. That is the first step. If you miss this, if you don't get the match between the customers and their needs, you're going to waste time, you're going to waste effort, you're going to waste resources in trying to build a business, because why? You have not established the match between the need and the people that have the need. So the first thing that you need to do is need identification. And what? Customers definition. Last week we told you that if you can't define the customers, you can't find them. So what do you need to know about the customers? The demographics, their age, their income level, their sex, and all the other demographic information. The other things you need to know about the customers is their psychographics. How do they make their buying decisions? What is their lifestyle? What is their thinking pattern? You need to understand it. There are so many things you need to define about the customers that time will not permit us, to establish here. But suffice is to know that you need to thoroughly identify the need. You need to be able to, identify the customers that have the need and be able to define them so that you can find them. The next thing you need to do after you have identified the need is that you need to do what we call need decomposition. Why is need decomposition very important? For two reasons. The first reason is that it helps you to thoroughly understand the need you are trying to address. That's the first reason. The second reason is that he helps you to come up with solution options. The solution options for each of the components of the needs. Each of the components of the needs, you come up with a solution option. This is usually done as a team in like a form of brainstorming session. And when you are doing this, okay, no judgment. Allow people to come up with as many solution options. Some might be stupid, some might be wide, some might be intelligent. It doesn't matter how they come across. What you are doing at this time is brainstorming and pouring down, okay, solution options for each of the components of the need. So once you have done that, that's why I told you that businesses is not about a superstar entrepreneurial profile. It's about what? An entrepreneurial team. And when it comes to product development, when it comes to value proposition development, the team has to be diverse. You can even have children in the team, because you will be amazed at the kind of solution they will come. So that's the second thing you do. The first one, need and identification and customer definition. The second one is what? Is need decomposition. And we have said that there are two reasons why you are doing this: to understand the need and be able to come up with solution option. Once you come up with solution option, the next thing you do is that you shortlist those solutions. Now you are trying to find out which is the best solution, option for each of the decomposed components of the needs. So once you do that, what you are going to end up is one or two prototypes, of your value proposition. This is not necessarily a representation of your product or services, but this is a prototype that you will use for further inquiry, to get customers' feedback. What you are trying to achieve at this point is to make sure that the needs and the people fit. You are trying to achieve, the market and product fit, ensuring that the people that you say have that need actually have that need. That's why you're trying to achieve that. So the moment you come up with your value proposition, the second set of people we are discussing today always think that the value proposition of their product and services is the business idea. I'm sorry to disappoint you that is not the business idea. Why did I say so? We have a lot of people that have great products, but they don't have a successful business. They have excellent products. They have products that perfectly meet the needs of the people. No, they don't have a viable business. Why is this so? Product idea is not the same thing as business idea. So what do you need right now? Why is your value proposition not the same thing as your business idea? Because why? You need to create the product effectively. You need to deliver it to the market, effectively, and you need to capture value from the market. So it's the process of creating the value, delivering the value to the market, and capturing value from the market, which is your value chain architecture. That is actually the business, model. It's actually the business idea. That's what they call the business model idea. This is where disruption happens in industry. We have a lot of companies today who are, disrupting industry, creating new industry, and, making sure that old industries are going, going under. Why? Because of innovative business idea. So how does this work? So it works like this. Your value proposition is created using some key activities that you do, the key resources that you have, and the market, the key partners that you have. All these come with a cost structure. Then on the other side, you need to deliver this this value proposition to your customer segment. This will require you to establish and nurture a relationship with your customer, and you're going to use some channels, and in the process you capture value. And every time you capture value, for you to say that you have a business, you must have a sustainable, profitable way that the value you capture is more than the value you deliver. Always very important. So this is where, innovation and disruptions come in. And this is when you say you have business idea. I'll give you an example, I'll give you an example of Rolls-Royce. Rolls-Royce is an engine manufacturing company. In fact, they manufacture engine for, aircraft manufacturers. But you find out that this is supposed to be a manufacturing company. But what we find out is that when Rolls-Royce manufacture their best-in-class engine, the aircraft companies are not able to afford it. So Rolls-Royce, even though they have the best product that meets perfectly with the needs of the customers, but their business was not growing. Why? Their customers couldn't afford their high-end products. So Rolls-Royce has to go, and reinvent their business model. And what did they do? Even though they are a manufacturing company, but they came up with a business model, that is a service-based business model. So what was that? They went into service rentals. So they will manufacture engine, okay, rent it to aircraft manufacturers, and aircraft manufacturers will be paying them, okay, on an hourly basis. And this is how, they were able to capture the market. So it wasn't the Rolls-Royce engine that was the business idea. The business idea was the business model, that they adopted, that changed the market. So you find out that all aircraft manufacturer can get the engine right now, okay, without putting in a lump sum of money. And in the process, what happened? Every time, okay, the airline flies, what happened? Rolls-Royce make money. So you find out they are supposed, if they have gone traditionally, they would have been a manufacturing company that just manufacture, okay, and go and sell. But people were not selling. So they came up with a business model that is service-based, and that disrupted the market for them. So I hope this is useful. So for me and my team, what we do is that we help you go from the process of identifying an opportunity, a profitable opportunity, okay, and ideate, the product, and come up with a business model that can disrupt your industry. I hope this was useful to you. This is useful to you. If you find it useful, please share it within your network, and ensure, let's look at your business and be sure that you have a viable, business model, okay, that will build the enterprise of tomorrow. Thank you for your time. Once again, if you have not subscribed to our YouTube channel, please, I encourage you to do so, and I will see you next week. Thank you, and do have a blessed week.